So you want to insert custom map music to Fire Emblem Fates? This tutorial will show you how to do it. Before we start, this AI-generated voice is provided by the courtesy of 11 Labs. Now, to the video. This tutorial assumes you have 4 of the following programs prepared. BSCAR Viewer, Paragon, Audacity, and Citric Composer. First off, have your Calm and Fire music files ready. As you can see here in Audacity, I already have them imported in. I'll let you have a listen to each, starting with Calm, then Fire. Every map music in Fates has 5 channels. The first 2 are Calm, the third is the Transition, and the last 2 are Fire. As you can see, there is no third channel, so we make one. Here, I've taken a copy of Calm and placed it in Audacity. Then I split the track into mono, then push the mono track in between the 2 other tracks. Next, I take the mono track, which again is the transition, and de-amplify it. You can leave it as it is, but personally I don't want the third track interfering with the others, so I lower it. Oh, and before I forget, make sure the project rate is set to 32 kHz. Fates has their music set at 28,637, but it should be fine at the mentioned rate. Now go to the Edit tab and in the drop-down menu, click on Preferences. Click on Import/Export and select the circle that's next to Use Advanced Mixing Options. The last step for Audacity is you export it. Save it as a WAV file, the encoding PCM16. I named this file as shown on the screen. Audacity will bring out this screen before you export it. Make sure the blue tiles on the left match to the white tiles on the right. Press OK, and Audacity will continue. Done. Now on to the next program, Citric Composer. Open Citric Composer and from the Tool drop-down menu, select Isabelle Sound Editor. A screen like so will pop up. Import your exported WAV file. Now you see here the 5 channels from before are now in this editor. Select Project Info. On the left, check your sampling rate if it's the same as your exported WAV file. If it is, then we can continue on the hardest part of the tutorial, looping. If you don't know what looping is, it is a repeating section of sound material. When the song reaches its looping end, it will go back to its looping beginning. As you can see, we can designate when the looping starts and ends. The values in each respectively are the samples of a song. In Audacity, you can actually see the total samples within a selection. A key thing to note is that depending on the project hertz, the amount of samples will change. This is why it's important to keep your Audacity hertz the same as your imported Citric hertz. I can't really give you a tutorial on looping aside from use your ears and find the right looping point. Advice I'd usually give is that if you hear a quick static sound when the looping happens, you did not loop properly. So keep at it until that static disappears. Once you set your samples for the loops, full screen your Isabelle Sound Editor and look at Version. All Fates music have these numbers in that section, 2, 3, and 1. Replace the 400 with said numbers, check the loop box, then update project info. You're good to go. Now you export it as binary. Save it as file type.bcsstm. As you can see, I already have it here, so I just replaced it on my end. If you didn't do it already, make sure the binary file is in the Songs Stream folder of your ROMF's Fates folder. Now then, to the BSCAR editing. Open your Iron 15 file through the BSCAR viewer. Select Create, then select External Sound. Before we start, the most important part is this right here, Path. Do not, I repeat, do not misspell stream slash or you'll get an error when reopening your BSCAR file and essentially nuking it. You can't see it here, but whatever I put as the name of my WAV file is the same as BSCAR name here. Write in the path section stream slash the name of the BCSTM file, extension included. Set the player as player-stream1 and the template as any pre-existing map song. I always select Stream, Map, A4. Press Create and it should appear at the bottom. Now save it and reopen it to make sure you didn't nuke it, then test it out through Citric Composer. So as you can see, it works. Now to have the game pull it up, go to Paragon and click on the Chapters button. On the top right, you'll see Map Music. Rename it as the same name as you put it in your BSCAR viewer. Save and overwrite your ROMF's files. Let's test it out.
Listen.
Success! I'll let you hear both versions of the song.
Here I am. A hand?
I hope you like this tutorial. Good luck adding in your own custom music to Fates.